Mukesh Ambani has more money than he knows what to do with. In 2011, he was ranked as the 9th richest man in the world, with a net worth of $27 billion. They've got more money than most people could even comprehend. They hang out with the Clintons and had Beyonce perform at a family wedding. So what does the Ambani family home look like? Just another mansion like these other rich folks have? Nah, it's so much better than that. In an attempt to spend a good chunk of that wealth, Ambani purchased land on one of the most expensive streets in Mumbai and began constructing Antilla, a towering behemoth that will serve as the family home for his wife, 3 children, and 600 staff members. In 2002, Ambani purchased the property and began work on his 400,000 square foot home. Although the house has 27 floors, it is 567 feet high, with each floor boasting incredibly high vaulted ceilings. Each floor in the complex offers something different, and there are no identical floor plans. The Ambani family will occupy the top 4 floors. Conveniently, there are still 23 other floors for luxuries, such as parking space for 168 cars, a health spa, swimming pools, a movie theater, and 3 spectacular hanging gardens spaced at different levels of the building. All told, the house will come with a price tag of over $1 billion. Since construction began, Antilla has drawn criticism from within India and across the world. From the top floor of the 27-story home, there are spectacular views of the Arabian Sea, as well as the slums of Mumbai sprawling on the outskirts of the Indian city. Much of the criticism has been spurred by this fact, as Ambani's impressive show of wealth seems to show a lack of empathy for the impoverished who inhabit the slums. This lack of awareness seems even stranger, considering that Ambani's father was born to a poor family and became a self-made billionaire. The home contains a health club with a gym and a dance studio, a swimming pool, a ballroom, guest rooms, a variety of lounges, and a 50-seater cinema. 3 helicopter pads have been installed on the roof, and a car park for 160 cars sits on the ground floor. Clearly more space than a housekeeper or full hotel staff can handle, the Ambani family has employed a staff of 600 to tend to the home. These are luxury homes, and then there's Antilla, the Mumbai home of business magnate Mukesh Ambani, chairman of Reliance Industries. Inspired by the mystical Atlantic island, Mukesh Ambani is located in southern Mumbai's Altamont Road, is estimated to be the world's 2nd most expensive property after Buckingham Palace. The high-end mansion reportedly costs an estimated $1 to $2 billion. The Antilla is the product of a partnership between architecture firms Perkins plus Will and Hirsch Bedner Associates. The building, which has taken nearly 3 years to complete, hosts 27 stories, which are far from modest. The tower would in fact hold 60 stories had Ambani settled for standard height ceilings rather than opting for exceptionally high floor-to-ceiling program. Here are a few reasons why Mukesh Ambani's home Antilla has reached an iconic status in India and the world. Altamont Road. The 400,000 square foot building is situated in one of the world's most expensive addresses, Altamont Road in South Mumbai. According to Property Trends, per square foot of any real estate on Altamont Road ranges between a massive Rs 80,000 to Rs 85,000. Massive in scale. Mukesh Ambani's Antilla was designed by Chicago-based architects Perkins and Will, with the Australian-based company Leighton Holdings taking charge of its construction. The building comes with 27 floors, replete with extra-high ceilings. Every floor is the same height of an average 2-story building. It has over 400,000 square feet of floor space and has been built to withstand an earthquake of 8.0 magnitude on the Richter scale. Home decor. The architectural design of Antilla has been fashioned along the lines of the lotus and the sun. The top 6 floors of the building have been set aside as private full-floor residence areas. The Mukesh Ambani home comes with a mega temple, a host of guest suites, a salon, an ice cream parlor, and a private movie theater to accommodate 50 people. Carpool. Mukesh Ambani has a huge need for speed. It is no wonder that the Antilla has 6 dedicated floors for cars, including his Rs 5 crore Maybach. In fact, the garage has space to accommodate 168 cars. The building in South Mumbai has a dedicated car service station on the 7th floor. Talk about a need for speed. Antilla has 9 high-speed elevators, each designed to different floors. Antilla helps beat the heat. The grimy Mumbai summer takes some getting used to, but for the Mukesh Ambani and his family, there's a snow room to help them beat the heat. The walls of this dedicated room in the mansion split out man-made snowflakes. Design. The interior design uses the shapes of the lotus and the sun. These 2 features are repeated throughout the mansion with the use of crystals, marble, and mother of pearl. The family live on the top 6 floors. Mukesh Ambani's wife Nita said this is because we wanted sunlight. The temple. Nita Ambani said the residence is a modern home but with an Indian heart. She said, when designing Antilla, getting my temple right was so important. The temple can fit 50 people with guests and family, friends, regularly making use for it for prayers. The staff. The skyscraper employs a staff of 600 people, with many of them trained at top restaurants and hotels so that the very best service is always available to the Ambanis. Its own glam ballroom. The Ambanis are renowned for hosting lavish events at their home and regularly having rich and famous over for functions. A fully set up glam ballroom with chandeliers, tables, and a stage built so that the family just have to take a high-speed lift to their event. And handily, there's a choice of 9 from the foyer. About those cars. When you're rich and like to collect cars, you need somewhere to put them, right? So Antilla has 6 floors of garages where the Ambani's luxurious collection can be kept safely. Arriving by air. If one of the Ambanis isn't in the mood to use one of their fleet of cars, they also have helicopters available. The mansion has no less than 3 helipads should more than one person arrive at a time. Movie night. What's a luxury home without its own theater? Antillas can fit 80 people for a cozy night in, and when they need a little pampering, whether it's a massage or another treatment, the options are endless. Antilla has its own spa, yoga center, dance center, and ice cream parlor. While the Antilla initially marketed itself as one of the greenest buildings in the world, not surprisingly, the singular green element first portrayed in the initial renderings is far from evident. The image once depicting a structure covered in green foliage has in fact been replaced by a vision of stark steel geometry stacked up towards the sky. Experts are saying that no other private property of comparable size and prominence exists anywhere in the world. That's it for this video. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.